actually a pretty busy week coming up in the movie theaters. Of course, we had Wonka this past weekend, took number one at the box office, made close to $40 million. Here's the more important thing, though. Wonka has made around $150 million worldwide. It cost $125 million to make. Screen Rant was saying they think the movie needs to make $250 to break even. I think it's closer to $300 million. It needs to break even, but it's already halfway there, so it looks like Wonka is actually going to end up being a profitable movie, and good for them. It's a completely charming, wonderful film. But we got a busier weekend coming up this week with 4, I'd say at least notable releases coming out, and they are as follows. We got Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. We got the new animated film Migration. We got this insane looking Jeffrey Wright movie called American Fiction. And we got Iron Claw. Now, it should be mentioned that American Fiction and Iron Claw have both been in limited release up to this point. Obviously, like Ray and Ann saw Iron Claw last week, but it's going wide this weekend. So the question becomes, which one of these films is going to take the box office this weekend? Which one's going to take that number one spot crown that Wonka has right now? Now, normally, this wouldn't even be a discussion. It's the comic book movie. That's easy, right? It's going to be Aquaman. But here's the problem. For the past year and a half, or if you're the DCU, the last 5 years, comic book movies right now have been on a decline, not just in terms of quality, but as a result of the decline in quality, have had a decline in the box office returns. Meanwhile, we've got an animated family film that's coming out that often jumps up to bite people in the ass, right? Now, look, it's not going to be American Fiction is not going to take the box office this weekend, despite the fact that it might be one of the best films of the year. I haven't seen it yet myself. I'm going to see it in about 48 hours. But a lot of people talking about it could be one of the best films of the year. Can't wait to see it. It's not going to be Iron Claw because we just know this just doesn't have that kind of buzz going around about it, even though everybody says it's a wonderful film, yet extremely difficult to watch and kind of depressing. It's going to be Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom or Migration. All right. So, like I said, in days past, this is a no-brainer, right? The comic book movie wins. And I'm going to say I still think it's going to be Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom for a couple of reasons. Number one, Migration, I think I've read the latest report is saying it's only going to be about a $13 to $17 million opening weekend. And that by itself tells me that Aquaman's going to win, because in no reality do I believe that Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is going to make under $20 million opening weekend. Even though I don't think it's going to be a great opening weekend, I think it'll be much more than that. I personally think Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is going to probably bubble in around... I'm going to guess 45 million. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess 45 million, which will be not bad. I mean, it'll be better than what Wonka did. I just don't think it's going to be that 60 to 70 million that the first Aquaman made. And I don't think it's going to get anywhere near the $1 billion mark. But you know what? I bought my tickets to it. I don't care about all the drama surrounding it. I don't care that it's the last film in the DCU. I don't care about the track record of failure for the last 5 years, the DCU. I had a lot of fun with the first one. I got my tickets to the second one in about 48 hours, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I don't care what anybody else says. I just don't think it's going to do all that great. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Rocket Money. Do you struggle to save money every month? With Rocket Money, you can quickly identify all those sneaky subscriptions that keep charging you month after month and cancel any you no longer use. For example, did you know that over 80% of people have subscriptions that they've completely forgotten about? It's too easy to subscribe to a free trial of something and then completely forget about it once you stop using it. That's why I'm such a big fan of Rocket Money. I've told you guys before that when I started using Rocket Money, I realized that I was still subscribed to a gym in another city I had moved away from 2 years ago. Also, my music service? Yeah, I found out I was still subscribed to 2 others. How much do you think you're paying a month on subscriptions? Most people think they're paying $80 a month, but they're actually paying closer to $200. That's why I use Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. With Rocket Money, you can easily cancel the ones you don't want with just the press of a button. With over 5 million users and counting, Rocket Money has helped save its customers on an average of $720 a year and $1 billion in total savings so far. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Campea. That's rocketmoney.com/Campea. rocketmoney.com/Campea. Rob, we got 4 notable releases coming out this week. We've got Aquaman, we've got Migration, we got The Iron Claw, and we've got American Fiction. Which one of these are you most looking forward to? And do you agree that you think Aquaman's going to take that top spot?
Well, to be fair, the thing I want the most to see is American Fiction.
Yeah,
I mean,
me too.
everyone, the people I've known who've seen it, and then the reviews and things I've read, people are saying it's one of the best movies of the year. I love satires like this. I love Jeffrey Wright. I love the premise. The trailer makes me laugh. I think it's the kind of movie that we need to see today. And I can't wait to see it. I mean, it really is for me, that and Ferrari. I don't know if Ferrari opens in limited release, but Michael Mann's Ferrari, I don't know if it opens this weekend. But those are the two movies I'm most looking forward to at the end of the year. And followed up very, very right in the rear, the third movie I really want to see is Aquaman. Because, John, you and I, we saw Aquaman together in IMAX at Universal.
We went to Universal Studios, right?
And,
watched it there,
and I loved it. It made me feel like I was an 8-year-old kid watching a Ray Harryhausen movie like Jason and the Argonauts or something, and I loved it. I mean, they've been releasing more and more TV spots and trailers, and everything I've seen from Aquaman, I'm like, what's not to love? I mean, it's exactly what I want it to be. I mean, look. If the story's stupid, and it doesn't look stupid, it looks like we're getting some, not Jason Momoa, but what do you call
P. Willie?
P. Willie.
P. Willie, baby.
We got P. Willie looks great.
Most ripped he's ever been.
Yaya looks great. We got Black Manta is finally mantaing up the way I wanted to see it. And I love that. The costume, the design, maybe they'll finally make a hot toy of that Black Manta figure. I don't know. I hope they do. I can't wait. I'm excited. Now, the animated film, I mean, it looks good.
Does it?
I guess.
Do you think it looks good?
It does.
Because, I mean, they showed us...
I feel kind of indifferent.
They showed us a big presentation for Migration at CinemaCon back in April. And even then I looked at it and said, is this supposed to be funny? Is this supposed to be charming? I don't think it looks good at all.
But Illumination, they do good work.
They do. No, they have put out some really good, enjoyable stuff. I just look at this and I'm going, what? What are we looking at?
It could be one of those sad things where, like, the bad guys. You remember the bad guys? I'm not sure if that was Illumination or not.
Yeah, that won a lot of people over. The bad guys.
Yeah. I thought that was a pretty good movie. Where it was under the radar. I mean, it didn't make money. Hopefully, I think what this weekend got going for him is people have choices. These are 4 different type of movies.
Yeah, very different films.
And I hope they all get their money's worth, because this is one of those rare occasions where you pick a genre and there's a new movie playing.
Yeah.
Within that sort of
By the way, one of our viewers in the live chat suggested, well, go look at the seating chart. So I've pulled up the seating chart for the movie, the screening we're going to go see of Aquaman, Ray.
Uh-huh.
So I just went for the first screening on Thursday at 3:45 in the afternoon. And here's the seating chart.
Whoa, which ones are you?
The 3 in the middle.
God.
The 3 right in the middle, that's the seats for me, Ray, and Ann.
They said Aquaman.
Aquaman. Now, granted, that's at 3:45 in the afternoon. So let me go back and check another screening.
I think you bought the whole theater.
Let's see the 3 p.m. Let's see the IMAX 3D 3 p.m.
Oh, it's in 3D?
The one in the IMAX is. Okay, that sold that many tickets. Remember, this movie is not 4 weeks away. It's coming out in a couple of days.
Oh, geez.
Okay, well, I haven't looked yet. Let's look at the AMC Dolby Prime. 7:35. I expect this is going to be at least half full. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's click on it.
Let's go.
This is the AMC Prime. All right, yeah, there you go. There you go. Bunch of tickets sold for the AMC Prime.
Are we going to go over Migration?
Oh my gosh, should I look at Migration?
Yeah, let's just go the earliest one.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if
Burbank's IMAX is empty, but Burbank's Dolby Cinema is, I'd say, 60% full, maybe 65.
Right, now that's the best top of the line theater. So let's take a look
Maybe
at.
they don't have any early screening.
Why are they calling it winged? Well, not winged migration. Anyway, let's not waste any time.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. Let's. Who do you think is going to take the weekend this week? Let us know what you guys think. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today, so it'll be there when you need it.